Night at 11:35 right here on WCTV.
It's finally here. The Family Leave Act went into effect just last week. To find out what it means for you and your family, tune in to Focus On Sunday morning at 11 here on WCTV.
Mike joins us now, and I'll tell you what, after 17 years of razzing you here on your last day, the weather's so boring I can't even find anything to razz you about. It's so stable.
Oh, I know it. I'm telling you, we'll try to maintain some composure here for just a little while, and I'll say my farewells in just a few minutes. On the day, we started out with a temperature this morning with 72 degrees in Thomasville and Tallahassee, 68 at the airport in the low spot this morning. 94 degrees apiece this afternoon with 0.03 of an inch of rain measured at the airport and a little shower that developed right over town. Some areas may have had a downpour briefly, and other areas, of course, of Leon County, Tallahassee, may have not received any. Showers were very few and far between. There are the normals for the date: 62 record low, 1931, 98 record high, 1954. Currently 92 degrees, Thomasville. Tallahassee's average at 89, cooled off to 87 at the airport, 91 downtown. It was up to 99 downtown earlier today. 57% average humidity, the wind out of the west 2 to 12, and the pressure falling at 30 inches of mercury. Still have a little high pressure over the Gulf of Mexico, and a trough of low pressure moved over the Appalachians. That caused quite a bit of rain and thunderstorm activity across Kentucky and parts of Tennessee into the Virginias and North Carolina, where they really needed some rainfall in those areas. Some areas had anywhere from a ½ inch to 2½ inches. And there's a warm front across the Rockies with another trough of low pressure and a cool front across the Great Lakes. Satellite view of the country will show us the clouds that produced a few showers and those thunderstorms we talked about moving across especially North Carolina. There were very few and widely scattered around us today. We're looking at a little area of disturbed weather out here in the Atlantic, and it could become a little more by the first part of next week. So we're going to be watching this area right in here, and also this disturbance to the east of the Lesser Antilles here we're looking at. It weakened, and now it's beginning to organize itself a little bit. So we're going to keep our eye on that system, but nothing developing very much out of it at this time. I'll be back in just a moment with our weather forecast for the weekend.
For 4 generations, grown to become the nation's largest family-owned dairy farm with your confidence. At the turn of the century, when prominent winter season hotels were clustered along the St. Johns River and the springs at Green Cove, Mama and Papa Gus were depended on by early Florida tourists for pure, rich milk and cream, a beginning of their small family dairy farm. The Gustafson Farm, founded in 1908, and a family dairy farm still.
Well, here's a tough thing for me to do, and that's to say goodbye. Let's look at radar first, and we'll talk a little bit. There's a thunder shower just to the west of Tallahassee, just an isolated one. There was one right over town earlier. It seems to have fallen apart, and other than that, you can't see too much else around the area. Very few and far between on those showers today. For the last 18 years, I've been doing what I always wanted to do since I was 8 years old. So I've really enjoyed it. Channel 6 has been good to me. Been some wonderful years here, and so I'm going to miss you. But you'll probably see me around. I'm going to have the capacity of the public information officer and a staff meteorologist for Florida's Division of Emergency Management under the Department of Community Affairs. I'll have statewide responsibility, and I'll be with the agency that's the Disaster Preparedness Agency that has responsibilities of preparedness and also response and recovery with hurricanes and other hazards around the state. So I'll be seeing you around. I love you, and I'm going to miss you, of course, and God bless. Let's go on with the rest of the weather here. On the Gulf Coast for tomorrow, along the beaches, mostly sunny, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms, 80 to 90% sunshine, wind out of the west and southwest 4 to 13 knots, seas 1 to 3 feet, light chop on the bays, water temperature averaging 89. And there are the high and low tides for Alligator Point, Apalachicola, St. Mark's, and for St. George Island for tomorrow. Our forecast tonight: a little more humid the next couple of days. Isolated showers early this evening, just 20% hit and miss with a low of 74. And tomorrow and for Sunday over our weekend, 96 degrees. Going to be hot, and just a few afternoon and early evening thunder showers that will stay with 30% right on through Monday. Highs up around 94 to 96 and lows at night 74 to 75. So my last 6 o'clock weathercast. It's a strange feeling.
Yes, I bet it will be, and it'll probably be even stranger at 11 o'clock. I'm sure going to miss you, and I wish you the best. And would you take these down for everybody in the newsroom? Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll see you at 11.
Okay.